Here we are back at Paycom Center, game 4 of this long holiday homestand. Chet Holmgren, Rudy Gobert, they are toe-to-toe at center court. Mark Davis with the toss. Josh Giddey back in the starting lineup after missing that game against the Lakers.
2 shots have been made from that range.
Edwards passed on the 3 and then gets tied up by SGA. Thunder, number 1 in the NBA at forcing turnovers, almost 17 a game. Number 1 in the NBA points off turnovers. November 28th. You got to think that would be a good recipe for success.
And that's art form, too, for a young team learning how to play defense early, in their careers. Second youngest team in the association is.
Edwards right back at the line after missing 1 of 2 on the previous trip. You could be our lucky winner. Enter VD Thunder mobile app through the end of halftime for your chance at that gift card.
How about Edwards missing 2 free throws already? Timberwolves do a good job of defending that painted area, making those outside shots, flushing them out.
Cannot forget about Mike Conley, who is having a career year from 3, 44%. As McDaniels got underneath. Outside, and Edwards flat on that 3, and it pops right out to Dort.
That memo. They said, Cade, stay on the box. Keep doing that, Chet. Just hope.
Oh, Anthony Edwards with the air ball.
Beautiful basketball.
Edwards, so good with the basketball.
Good job of running that fast break to not allow the Timberwolves to set up their defense. They're pretty good when they do that.
Dort, so good defensively, right there all over Edwards.
The paint for the Thunder.
And Gobert tried to go over the top, he missed it. Holmgren able to scrape it up off the floor. Mark Daigneault almost called timeout, and then Giddey just dribbled it off of his foot.
You talked about Kyle Anderson coming off the bench. He's pretty good, too.
Reed missed the turnaround that allowed the Thunder to get out on the break as SGA.
You talk about how stacked the Western Conference is.
Dort trying to stay attached to Edwards. Alexander Walker cuts inside and then spins it in.
About their opponent, just like they do with other players on the team who have connections with their opponent, guys.
Yeah, good stuff, Paris. Thank you so much. And nothing like being able to play with your family. And there he is, Alexander Walker. How about 2 guys from the same family, too, Michael, make it to the NBA? It's hard enough. And there's another 3. All of a sudden, that's 3 quick threes, 2 by Minnesota, 1 by OKC. Such a reliable distance shooter. Edwards on the rookie Wallace. He's been a reliable defensive player. Reed, he can make that shot from the outside and does. And all of a sudden, the threes here in this first quarter are starting to drop in. So he's going to say, I didn't foul you. You're just playing soft. Edwards got through a couple of the defensive players, got it off in time, and Anthony Edwards got right through Dort and Wallace to beat the buzzer.
We can pick and roll or pick and pop.
Now, how about the adjustments over the course of an NBA game? All that offense in the first quarter, 75 points. It's 15-13.
Just call making in-game adjustments.
McDaniels had the hand up there on SGA's 3. That one missed wide left.
Of the half for the Thunder.
Push the lead up to 10. Edwards leans into it but gets fouled.
Timberwolves' top-ranked defense before he kicked it out to Lou Dort to give him time to line up that 3 ball.
Dort getting the task of defending the guy at the free throw line, and Edwards, who's already missed 3 free throws here in the first half.
Very athletic. They're learning to play together and close out games together as well.
And they're going to call a blocking foul.
And who got called for the foul in that particular play?
Isaiah Joe, who looked stationary. There might have been some contact on the backside. And initiating the challenge on the season, looked over to the bench and decided to keep that challenge in his pocket. And Edwards gliding up ahead. Got to slow him down. That'll be J-Dub with a foul, and more free throws coming up for Anthony Edwards. Free throws 9 and 10. And that's what you don't want Edwards getting downhill. You don't want him in space. Now a quick word from your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
4 of those 10, or now 11. Shooting 86% from the free throw line.
Edwards pushed out on the perimeter, trying to drive. Dort's defense right on him. Here's a ball fake, and Dort looks like he blocked it from behind. In the same category as you are, still looking for number 1.
Ouch. That's all I can say is ouch.
No, it wasn't a slight.
Don't bring it up for me. And the guy hit almost 700 home runs over 22 seasons. How about that?
He got it done. And there is Mike Conley. Boy, another three for Conley. He's got 3 on the night. The team veteran presence. Frenzied possession here. J-Dub going left. No good. Went against the grain. Got to his spot. Just not.
12 of 25 from downtown. Very efficient.
Edwards got ahead of steam and somehow through all kinds of Thunder traffic, still able to bank it in. Giddy got a little too casual with the basketball. Holmgren and Giddy again. They had an excellent play design in the first half that resulted in a bucket, and this time Giddy gets fouled. Anderson gave it up to Edwards. Edwards pulls up, missed it badly wide right as it pops out. And
it looks good on offense, and it looks good on defense.
And atop the Western Conference for more days this year.
It's great concentration by SGA. Took a lot of contact on there, too.
And we get a whistle and a foul.
There was nothing there. I mean, don't bail the guy out on a tough drive when the defense is just standing there in front of him. So I thought Edwards had lost the basketball, too. He shot.
Edwards imposing himself after the double-digit deficit. Giddy from the outside launches the 3. On target, but short. And helping out the rebounding was Edwards. Edwards got around Shea. Now drives in and missed the layup attempt. Got all the way to the rim. Just did not fit.
Had to give it up.
Kenrich. With Towns a little bit late. Over to Dort. Run off the line. By Alexander Walker, got to the free throw line, pulls up for the shot, left it a little bit short. They're led by as many as 15 here in this third quarter. Edwards outside, Alexander Walker, clean look at a 3. Don't want to get the ball out of his hands, but he gets it right back. Now trying to drive. Sees not 1, but 2 defensive players, passes out to the perimeter, and that's exactly what Mark Daignault was talking about in pregame. Minnesota with a chance. Edwards fumbles it away, turns it over. And that closes out the third quarter, a third quarter in which the Thunder extend their lead. And he will take a seat here. Edwards comes back in, so does Dort. Edwards looking for a crease, finds it, and scores with the left hand.
And you know what? You got the mismatch.
Edwards lost his balance. That'll be a Minnesota turnover. The one to enter it in. Edwards steps into it from deep. That one's no good. Long rebound, and McLaughlin had it.
You know what I'm going to say? That was nasty.
Oh, and then Isaiah Joe on the block on the backside. Jordan McLaughlin, and then Edwards can't put it back up and in. Minnesota not letting go of the rope here yet, despite the sizable advantage for the Thunder. Edwards, he's going to get the and 1.
Technical foul should have been called. Really, that's like embarrassing. I mean, just running up the floor with the official.
A nice rebound performance as well after losing to the LA Lakers on Saturday night. A couple of days off. There are just no nights off in this Western Conference, but this one a solid victory.